Okay folks, let's see what we can do with this one. Let's see if we can make this look a treat. This was something I got from an op shop just a while back, before our lockdown became, long before actually, maybe, just a while before I don't know how long I've had it. I haven't used it yet, so I'm going to use it in this demo. Just before the op shops started closing, or sometime. I'm trying to remember. Actually, we're just going to leave it on, lighten it up a bit. But now we're in lockdown, deep lockdown. We can't go to op shops anymore because they're all closed. So that's one of the things I'm finding difficult. Let's see what this item is. It's a sandwich box for lunches, for sandwiches. So it's a sandwich box. Yep, a sandwich box with a stormtrooper. I think that's what it is. Going to make it really interesting. Going to spin it round. This stormtrooper. I don't know how that's going to look. We'll soon find out. Lost most of it, although that area there looks quite nice. I'm wondering if we're going to use that area. It looks really colourful. I was going to do a dual colour job, but I'm thinking we're going to work with this and stretch it. I'm going to make it into something really, hopefully really creative. So we're going to enlarge it 400 and maybe a little bit less on the horizontal. Horizontal? No, vertical. I'm going to make it less than 400 on the vertical. I think the vertical could go at 240. And maybe we can switch over to the copied paper and maybe we could lighten it up. See how light we can put it. I'm going to put it here. This is not going into the rubbish. I'm going to keep this as well. I won't be able to donate anything for the op shops, however, because they're closed. Oh, they could have collection sites like bins, and I don't know if they actually empty their collection bins. I do hope they do. I have managed to subsist by picking up things from the side of the road, like clothing and that, and bric-a-brac. So I've been able to somehow locate things off the side of the road, but you can't always rely on that. You don't know where it's going to be and if it's going to be, just through happenstance. And that looks really quite nice. I think we can do it in one enlargement instead of a couple. I didn't think 400 was going to be enough. And we're just going to trim off the edges like so. That looks really quite nice. I was thinking I had to do that with the edges. Just overlapping the edges a bit. Just trying to overlap, not too much, just a little bit. Still looks a bit, actually that does look quite nice, the background, strangely enough. So we'll just move that over there. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. We did lose some of that by overlapping. Looks better with that, but I don't like the edge there, so I'm going to try and reduce the overlap a little bit. Going to try and slide it across. We're just going to fractionalize it. Oh, actually, we're just going to take out some of that overlap, just putting it on the edge there. I do hope that doesn't look ugly. Maybe the edge of the margin isn't as such of a problem. I do think, yeah, I was thinking maybe that there as well, but it actually looks good that we've got some overlap there. Going to try and see if maybe I'm going to reduce it a bit, have less of an enlargement, and that looks, I don't know, we'll soon find out. Let's see, let's just get stuck in, folks. $380, and we're going to make this, going to leave it on 220. Yeah, that looks interesting. We do have little less that there. We don't want to reduce it too, lessen the enlargement too much, because I do think maybe this looks better. The streak going into the corner might look better rather than there. So I'm thinking we're going to go take the enlargement back up again. I'm going to put it back on the 400 and see how that works. Yeah, that looks interesting. I do think maybe the vertical could have the same, similar treatment as the horizontal, so maybe we could make the vertical again 240. I think we had that before. And another feature we're going to enable is we're going to use text enhance, which I used to use a lot more often than I used to. I don't know if it's going to work properly for this, if it's going to intensify the solid areas, which I'd like to. Yeah, I don't know if it's made a real difference as such, but it actually looks like it has a little bit, perhaps. Maybe we could still enlarge it a bit bigger to keep in touch, whatever. We'll soon find out. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. We got that closer to the edge, just like there. I don't know whether we're going to make it even bigger or we're going to leave it in that place. This demo is getting really long. It's prolongated. It's just over 10 minutes and counting. Just like the COVID count, numbers are going up almost every day. this demo is getting it really long as well. I had to put that in there, folks. Just a little bit of COVID dark humour. Yeah, I've been making some kind of jokes about COVID-19 because I'm just so exasperated and I want to take the piss out of Delta. One of the things I photocopied recently was a bottle of Corona beer. Get it? Corona Extra, as in Delta. Yeah, whatever, sorry. I tried to keep my sense of humour because I'm really pissed off at how things are. You know, people are not taking AstraZeneca when it's the risks of taking AstraZeneca do not outweigh the benefits. The benefits outweigh the disadvantages, and people are just scared that there's a 1 in a million chance that they could die, when really you're more likely to die in a car crash or getting COVID itself. So I'd rather take the Astra than get COVID, and I encourage people to do the same. If they've got any worries, ask their GP or their doctor, if they've got any concerns, and let them fill them in. But yeah, anyway, that's come up looking quite interesting. I think now we can call this demo quits.